My good Melanine, and well met indeed. My name is FrozenStag, and welcome back to the Wessex Dynasty. Now, we have skipped ahead quite a few years. I'm not entirely sure how many years it was. It was sort of like after I finished recording the last episode, I just skipped ahead a bunch of years. And we are now into the reign of Ethelstan the Glorious, as he has been commonly known. Before that, he was Ethelstan the Lewd, because Ethelstan got a little busy. Being emperor, he thought he could get any woman he wanted. And in this situation, he ended up with quite the pickle. The Countess of Leinster, who has been recently granted independence since the whole other thing, since the Irish took it. The Cuthberg of Cumbria, who is another distant the Cumbrians, who now rule over this land. We did mention that, didn't we? I'm pretty sure we mentioned the whole York and the... Yes, because that was last episode. Yeah, we did that. We've got another thing going on with the Duchess of Northumberland, who's a Stuart, which is that line's about to be run out, actually. Because there's two left, and they're about to be taken over by their own children and whatnot. Cornwallis. I don't know why that, but that sounds familiar. This girl, this other chick, and also this girl. I think we were going banging our cousin at one point, but I think she's now died. No, it wasn't her. Wasn't it this? No. Ah, yeah, this girl died of cancer. We were lovers at one point. But yeah, we've basically had a bit of a lustful time in our youth. And now, since we've sort of just gone towards focusing on the family and whatnot, and the marriage and whatnot, since... however, he has been left with a bit of a scar from the past, the syphilis, which isn't too great. I doubt they're having... Well, she's had more kids with him, but she hasn't got syphilis, so... Yeah. We've got quite a few bastards. We have Margareta, right, I want to say. She died of sickly infants. I had this girl. Oh, no, that's another child. That's that. I'll go switch that off. But we have another kid, so she's given us two sons, Lionel and Edward. My other wife's given me Ethelfled. Why is she still called Ethelfled? I thought I renamed her. Yeah, I went for it. I'm pretty sure oh no, I think I maybe just left that name as it was. So I liked Ethelfled. So Ethelfled, the heir to the throne, Prince Henry, who has been baptized by the Pope, Prince Richard, and Prince William. So they stand to inherit the throne. We have also gone ahead and now formed the English culture. My mother was Danish and Anglo-Saxon, and my father was Anglo-Saxon. We're married to the French, and we sort of merged these sort of alliances with the help of the Normans. And now we've brought the English sort of culture into the world. And our sons and grandsons are English. Right now, English is sort of in very much the nobility. It's spreading now, of course, to, if I find the culture thing, into England itself. So it's spreading a bit more. So English is now the Middlesex culture. And, of course, we are basically... I'm going to turn the audio down a bit. I should just turn my headset down. Because I think the audio is fine for the video anyway. But yeah, so we got the culture thing going to English. I just did that myself with cheats because I just wanted it to happen. So we now have more English-speaking kings and whatnot. And we carry on with Ethelstan II. We're known the Glorious, not really sure how. Probably because of a certain thing that happened. So, something we'll mention I did off camera, is that we now own Lithuania. Basically, there was a crusade, and I thought nothing of it when I played it. I thought, oh, it's just a little crusade, I'll go help the Pope. I doubt anything will really happen, it would just be a case of us winning the war, and then that's it. So we went over to win the war. I was doing it off camera, so I was sort of listening to music and listening to videos and whatnot while I was doing it. And we accidentally, I think we engaged their main army, and that was enough for the Pope to give us the whole thing. So now we control Lithuania, which wasn't really the plan at all. I've got this guy who's one of my vassals. I managed to convert him to Christianity. I haven't got a marriage thing for his... I might possibly do that. And then they moved to private. Nah, screw it. And then we've got someone else. This chick of the Nordheim bloodline, who I think's the... Wasn't they once the... They were once the Holy Roman Emperors at one point, but now they've all over that. I've still got some more lands to give out. I'm probably going to give to my sons later down the line, or maybe a Cadet branch. But we control Lithuania, which wasn't the plan at all. But there you go. Anyway, so Ethelstan, we've also gone ahead and changed our banner, so it's now a... So it's more the English flag with the white background, red the lines. I made them darker red and black lines to on the side, and also given the line. I've also went and changed the Plantagenet dynasty to that, so it's more like the English line. So we're going more into the English culture and whatnot, with like stepping away from the Anglo-Saxon roots, and we're going into full English, I guess. So there you go. In terms of other stuff happening then, she still rules over this. She's had a bunch of kids that have died, so the goblins will take over that again. This guy's still the Duke of Somerset. He's also married to her, so they inherit a bunch of titles. Bit of a border thing going on there. The Pendragons still live on, though. They're doing fine. The Yorks are okay. I love the Duchess of... So the Stuarts are on their way out, pretty much. So they're going to be taken over by the Mordaunt family, which I don't know if they hold any lands. They're a Catholic branch of the Goblins, actually, which is interesting. The Cumberland guys, okay. We did... I think one of these kids might be mine, actually. But anyway, the Cumberland line lives on over there, and that's fine. The Lancasters live on. He's married to this girl, so he might inherit some more land. The Lancasters live on. The Goblins still rule over East Anglia, married to all my aunts. The Merciers live on. His wife's in jail by... No, they're sort of married. Bit of a border thing going on there, so that'll be interesting when that happens. So the Plantagenet's still with us. Old Duke Thomas the Fat. The Normans now are all over this. They've got a bit of land which has been nicked by... what is that? The Kingdom of Sicily for some reason. Don't know why they hold that. But he rules over the Dukedom of Normandy. We've got a few vassals nearby. We've got this guy who's the Duke of Toulouse. In terms of what's going over in the Middle East, my vassals are expanding quite a lot. We have Duchess Idhild. The dynasty I created for these guys has now died out, unfortunately, which is typical. So at the moment, King Bayon, I'm calling him, who has had no sons at all, so his heir is some guy over in... So I'm going to have to fix that, so when he inherits that stuff... Oh yes, so these guys still rule over that. So I'm going to have to go fix that at some point. And also his heir is Shrewsbury, so it's going to be a border of fucking gore belief over there. But he's been busy conquering much of the west and whatnot, so I sort of just let my vassals get on with it, hoping they unite with them at some point. Why have I got this into me? Oh, that should be part of that. I'll do it later. The Kingdom of Jerusalem is still expanding to the east as well under the King Adhid the Dragon. He's got one son, so his line will at least carry on. And also the Catholics are invading much of Tunis and whatnot down there. So the Muslims are getting pushed further and further to the south as time goes on. The Byzantine Empire is still pretty strong. The Seljuks are getting ripped apart because the Byzantines have cut through the heart of Persia, which is quite something. The Ghassanids are rule much of this. Chinese are doing whatever. That's all a clusterfuck. Sweden, Norway. Excuse me. They're doing more that, I think. The Holy Roman Empire is still pretty powerful. Ireland now rule over part of Denmark, so they've inherited it. Wales is still under King Mehangul the Liberator. He's gone a bit of a cannibal in his later years. And his heir is this guy, so that line will die out. The Irish control a bit of Galloway. They took back Leinster, which I just let them have, to be honest, because I thought I couldn't really be asked to fight over it. So they rule over that. The Scottish are not doing well at all. They rule over hardly anything. Their line lives on, obviously, but the old man, no, there are in the Scottish, yeah. But we're going to inherit that eventually anyway. This guy was a peasant, and he won a revolt and beat back them. I think this guy also... yeah, he won a revolt, so the Scottish have lost much of the land. I don't even know if the old Scottish dynasty that did take over before is actually still alive. No, they're all dead. Dunkels are dead, and I think the Bambas are the closest in claim. I'm not really sure. The Kingdom of Norway is still a thing. The Norwegians are still going. I think it's still on there. Sweden now rules a bit of that. Well, that's pretty much it, really. My goals for this series are, I don't really know any. I don't really have any goals. Maybe I would like to possibly now occupy a bit of Lithuania, considering we now hold it. I guess I'd like to accompany the dual titles if we can. Maybe make the borders look nice. Take over the British Isles and eventually France and whatnot, and kick the Holy Roman Empire out of the French territory. because they've sort of just showed up and said we own this and want this. So I'll try and... Is that the Jude title? Yeah, it is. Jeez. Oh, no. It's because of Aquitaine. That's a separate thing. Which I might try and retake. Maybe we get the Empire of Britannia. Britannia? The Empire of Francia as well. Could be quite a neat little title to have. I would like, in terms of empires then, I would like to have Britannia as well as my other one. I wouldn't say no to... I mean, I don't know if I really want to take Scandinavia, but I wouldn't say no to nicking the islands in the north. Empire of Francia, yeah, we'll probably take that, providing the borders don't change that much. Arabian Empire, I can see myself occupying all of that to the south, and probably Abyssinia, as we're sort of moving into that anyway. So, we'll probably do that. And maybe, possibly, potentially the Wendish Empire, but I don't know how to stretch, but we'll see. If not, I'll keep the Lithuanians as like a colony or something like that, as a separate landmass. But yes, as many of you might have noticed in the south, it's back. He's back. The Black Death has returned, and we thought, fuck me, we thought, well, this will be the end of the Black Death, but that will return. And it's back, ladies and gents, it is back, and yeah, great. So all my work getting the dynasty back going might all be undone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 in the main line, including myself. I don't know if there's anybody else. 8. Gwynberg, and 9, I think, with... I can't remember her name, unfortunately. One of our relatives, I think, is still alive on Edmund's side. Ah, Disco. Everyone else on Edmund's side is all dead. Apart from the grandsons, obviously. His line lives on a little bit longer. But anyway, with the marriage to my wife, and the fact that we have a couple sons, she's got a few claims to France. And with my diplomat spending much of his time in Paris, we're able to now gain a claim on the Kingdom of France. I also went around and grabbed a few of his counties, because I know... Because France actually, for some reason, controlled the Kingdom of Aragon, which I thought was interesting. They've inherited it somehow. Or took it over, I think. So when they lose France, Aragon will be a part of that. So Aragon will be like its own thing. So they'll basically be exiled to Spain. And any like northern territories in the Jura land will be under us, so we may have to take about some of this eventually at some point from Aragon. So I went around and got a few of the counties, so some of these places will be able to take straight away, rather than it go to bloody Aragon, and then we have to fight over that for another war. And there'll probably be a defensive pact made once we do the invasion, which I'm planning to do this episode. So, King Roger the Evil, we don't really particularly have much love for him. He wants my land, I want his land. And yeah, we don't care. Also, Ethelstan's had a bit of a reputation for being a bit lustful over these years, and he's also not exactly the best of kings. Frail, malnourished. He has got the title of Crusaders because he was over there. Stubborn, erudite, and the Great Pox isn't really helping. But he wants to go down as be the Glorious, which he gave him that title after the Crusader thing. Which in my head canon, he's going to get the Glorious title once he takes France. Let's declare war. He's married a lowborn. The French family is the Chini family, which did at one point actually hold this, which did belong to the Carlings, but the Carlings have all died out now. I couldn't save their bloodline, unfortunately. They just died. So that's the end of them. I've gone ahead and forged a bunch of marriage alliances. Before we get to that, I've got an alliance with the Irish, who are sort of being ruled by King Swen. But in my headcanon, his uncle's sort of leading the forces right now. I think he's actually got a bit of... Does he have whole territory over there? No. But he's basically leading the Irish forces. His grandfather was overthrown, I'm pretty sure. I think that's what happened. Yeah, he was overthrown by his son, and then his grandson down in charge. I mean, betrothed King Swen to my daughter Ethelfled, and we've got an alliance going there. So we formed an alliance with the Irish, which is pretty good. So that will definitely help us out. In terms of marriages then, me and my wife are getting along. Nah, the acknowledging bastard thing isn't helping. And Ethelstan has no signs of giving up his lovers anytime soon. The Knights Hospitaller and Templars have all abandoned me. I can't do anything to stop them, unfortunately. The Knights Hospitaller, because he's my rival, he decided to just break away. And the Templars apparently just broke away normally without any like wars or anything like that for some reason. So we no longer have any holy wars under our banner anymore. So that's gone. Lionel then's betrothed to the Duchess of Man. My hope is to maybe have a little of Man dynasty being formed over there with the Wessex branch, if he lives. Ethelblad's obviously betrothed to the Irish King. Prince Henry's betrothed now to the the daughters of the Duchess of Normandy. I think actually, whose daughter is over there for some reason. I fixed the borders, by the way. So there's another Duke of Normandy. This guy who now rules over the Duke of Fiam over in Egypt. So Henry's going to marry one of the Normandy girls, which should secure the whole, my idea of English culture being more predominantly around, and also I think it's still not a bad match. Keep the Normans around. I wouldn't say no to give the Normans possibly control of the Kingdom of France, because I don't really... Because... Yeah, I'll give it some thought, obviously, but I may possibly make Henry the heir, because his mother is a French claimant, so it kind of makes sense. Wasn't she, I can't remember how she got the claim, to be honest. Oh, Leopold's dead. Her brother died. But I can't remember how she got the claim, so, but I don't know. We just have to say that she's somehow picked up the claim somewhere and whatever. So Henry's married her. Prince Richard is betrothed to the heir to the Duchy of Toulouse, which is because of the Wessexes over there. Or potentially it might just be a case of she might have another son, but he's 52, so he's running out of time. So, although his wife is pregnant, so we'll see. So that's good. Prince William's betrothed to nobody, but I've got a marriage coming up, and you'll see who that is in a bit. And Edward's betrothed to Ellsworth, who is one of the daughters, or the daughters of the Lancasters. So keeping them on side is a good idea. So we're going to go jump ahead and declare war on our enemies in France and take some lands, because why not? Now the Kingdom of Castile may join in, which may prove to be a bit of a challenge. But they're also at war with Poland, so hopefully they'll be a little bit busy with them. And the Byzantine Empire as well has really expanded into the north. They've done quite well. Usually I tend to see the Byzantine Empire fall apart, but in this series they've done very well for themselves. Which is quite interesting. Anyway, I can get my diplomat out there now. He's done his job. I will send him then to perform statecraft for now. So let's do this. Now the Black Death may get in the way, but at the same time, sod it. We're going in. I'm not going to wait for the Black Death to disappear. We're going in. In my headcanon, Ethelstan's decided that he's going to actually let the Black Death kill off all the French soldiers, and he's going to go in there and kill them. Is his idea. Bit of a dodgy idea. I don't think any other bloodlines have anything kicked up recently. Not a lot's happened really. It's just been us living, vibing pretty much. So we declare war. My drink for today is just water. I'm not really in the... I've had alcohol today and I'm already done with it. We bring our allies from Ireland and Denmark apparently into the war. I could hide the Grand Masters of that, but it's only 2,000. And also they're Catholic anyway, so it's not going to matter much. Okay. First order of business then is getting my guys the hell out of Dodge. Will potentially be the evacuation Dunkirk in the medieval period, I guess. But rally them up down there. We've still got the island of the Maldives. Maldives? No, not the Maldives. Canary Islands. The Pendragons still rule over that place, who have gone a bit further in that time. I don't think he will be in the... Yeah, I'm going to go any border issues, I will just fix myself. It's just silly them... Oh, the papacy have returned to that now. Was he the Pope that crowned me? Because I did get a Pope. I think it's in the Centius, I think, that crowned me as the Pope. No, Pope Leo. Okay, no. Yeah, the Popes don't live very long. If that even isn't already quite obvious. This army will move up here, and we'll grab us some more men. I don't know why the ship's here. I don't know why the ships just don't spawn up, you know, at Jerusalem. But that's fine. You guys will move up north. We'll grab you guys. I'm getting to the point where I have such a big empire that I have to go all around the world to find my stuff. 240 men, that's just not... Well, it might be actually, because the French do have a lot to throw at us. Right, okay. Right, let's grab our forces, and we're going to grab them all over at Middlesex. And yeah, oh god, turn that now. Yeah, fighting over some de jure war, which is fine, let him get on with it. Ah yes, that's what I did. So I betrothed my son to the Duchess of Makura, which gives us a bit of blood down there and a bit of alliance and whatnot. And eventually we have some more Wessex down there. The Irish come to my aid. His heir is actually this guy, which I don't really want to inherit, so hopefully he does live. There's rumoured to be what? King Adam is rumoured to be involved in Queen... Why? Oh, his wife. Oh, I'm not bothered. Yeah, get that marriage. And then the engraving line will carry on there, if they live on, if they have kids. So we make it out. Do you have an organizer? No. I probably should have gone through and checked my commanders actually, because I just realised I haven't done that. And we have kind of shitty commanders. Oh god, yeah. We don't have good commanders, do we? I'm not even in a position to really... I can hire one, see if I can get an organizer in, but I don't want to waste all my... Then again, I got 10k gold because of that crusade thing. So it's not exactly like I cannot afford it. There's my organizer. It's a bit cheesy doing that. I like the option to be able to bring people in. But I think CK2 Game of Thrones does it a lot better with the whole sort of... you're being severely injured, so it's probably not ready to have you in command. I think CK2 does it in a good way, where you can't actually... Where you can't have too many people in the same thing. Or what I mean to say is that you can't have loads and loads and loads. You can only hire a commander and then you can't do it like straight away. I love the organizer trait. It's just such a cool little thing. Yeah, so we're fighting Castile, which is interesting. I haven't fought them before. And when those guys group up, we'll march over to... I'm tempted just to spam these... no, I won't, actually, because it might bite me in the ass. Right, group up there, man. I thought I was doing a D-Day. No, alright. Alright. The Black Death is going to be... Well, it's not going to be great, is it? As we all know. And the sound effects as well sound really, like, bad. Not bad, but... Like, really, like, dark as well, is what I'm trying to say. You're there, actually. I don't know where my other dudes... I don't know what. But yeah, it was nice to fight the French. We got a load of money as well from the Crusades, which, again, wasn't planned. We also can't build a house called training grounds, because we're no longer Anglo-Saxon. But we can build a longbow range now, which I think is going to be better. So we get a bit less heavy infantry, which is neat for the world. Right, we're all grouping up. Excellent. Now, I expect the French will probably come to me, but at the same time, I don't actually know. Oh, there's 14,000 there. If we can group up our forces here, providing the Black Death doesn't kill too many of our men. Oh, this guy just died of plague. I will lead this army. Actually, no, I won't. I'll get an organizer in charge. We will march on the French. Yeah, they're about to engage them. Cool. Okay, let's have a look at what's going on down here. We're getting our forces together. That's fine. They can get on the boats. Oh, forgot about the 600 dudes there. That's fine. Do I need them as well? Probably not. Nah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. And it all goes terribly wrong. Honestly, this army, I don't really care. They hate me so much that they don't want to provide me with men anyway. So it's probably, I mean, the revolt risk, I'm sure, is probably... No, it's not bad. But they've been recently conquered, so they're not going to give me much in the way of men at all. I'm fully expecting the French to send an army to my capital city. I can't imprison him. Let's kill my wife. Why? Why? What strategic value is that? Oh yes, I'll kill fucking her for some reason. Why? Hammer into battle. Oh, the Duke of Somerset's declared war on her. Alright. What the hell's that? No, some Berber commander. I'm really... Yeah, that's gone well. It's always interesting. The plague is just such a fascinating little weapon that I feel as if would... It's just... Well, obviously it's not a weapon, but... it's one of those things that really decimates medieval society entirely. And it's a case of like, what the hell? It really is like one of those things like, oh my god. Right. Anyway. Oh look! The French have come to my hometown! What a surprise! Who saw that coming? Jesus Christ. They always just love to come to my home and just invade me there. Nah, we could just attack you in our home. We can defend our homeland. Now we're going to go and attack you instead. Great. No taking that. Cool. Hopefully the AI sort of sorts my borders out for me. But... Oh, right, yeah. I gave a few... Oh, yeah. Yeah, so the York family, I think... I don't know. Is this guy my... I don't know. Hang on. Well, that's quite funny. So the actual York guy is actually me. My, he's not even a York member of the house. It's just, yeah. So the Yorks then are really actually now basically Wessexes pretty much, but no one knows that, I guess. But yeah. I'm interested to see what the lover thing goes on. I mean, the king, the emperor, he's the emperor. Who the hell used to tell him to not do it? So I'm interested to see how long it goes on for, really. Oh, I will go ahead and actually... set up some guardianships here. I'll get my bastard to be educated by... I'm probably not going to legitimize them. I'm happy to have them as their own, like, cadet branches later down the line. So I'm probably going to do that. Alright. Let's go back to bloody Middlesex, shall we? Jesus. Who saw that coming? Oh, the Duke of Alexander is dead. Yeah, a lot of people are going to drop dead very soon. The unfaithful... Oh, his wife's dead. I'm sure he's gutted about that. A learned Jewish man has appeared at your court. Becomes highly recommended in the arts of bookkeeping and administration. Cool. You may serve useful. All my commanders either just died or... I don't know. Probably dead. Probably the plagues killed him. They survived. There's 800 guys there. I'm not really overly bothered. That army's now grouping up the countryside. We need to probably get our forces together because otherwise it's all going to go to shit. Can I put any of you guys in the... Ah yeah, some of you guys can do the retinue thing, which is cool. Oh, didn't cover that properly. Well, I've got Eric as my bishop. The commander of England. Why? He's terrible. Alright. Let's just change them, shall we? And then I've got a bishop as commander. You can do that guy. The Morris of Alger. Who? No idea. No idea who you are. But I'll give you a place in the retinue anyway. You can command that. The Emperor can lead the second army in the south. I'll leave my fleet around just in case. Ah, here they come. I don't know if it will give us. I don't know if it will give us all that, but I imagine it should be the Druid territory. I'm guessing. And the Irish have arrived. Glad your visits. Let's say wrong. Okay. I mean, you've been the vassal of me for how many years now? I'm not quite sure. Can't quite remember. A while, anyway. Speaking of which, what are you up to? Holy War thingy. Cool. Yeah, most of my vassals just keep doing holy wars, which is fine. I'm not too bothered about it, really. I mean, I don't know if I can even disable it, to be honest. Richard's my heir to Lithuania, and not my son because it's fucking Gavelkai. How annoying. Well, we abolished all that. I think my realm authority is pretty damn good. Viceroy Kingdoms. I'm not doing that, no. Allow late administration for the fuel power. We're not quite at the imperial administration. I'm not really keen on that. We'll improve our realm authority, I suppose. We can choose what to do with England, actually. I'm probably... I mean, that's all papal, so it's probably a good idea to... Nah. I want that illegal. So does that mean... No, so Richard's still the heir to that for some reason. That's fine, I suppose. We'll fight the French here and continue to not lose half my army to attrition. A Knights of Santiago. The Chivalric Order owes its name to Santiago Matamoros. Is he actually a historical figure that's alive? No. Or St. James the Moorslayer, as it's known in other parts of the world. The Order of Santiago enjoys the official sponsorship of the Catholic Church, and its knights have all sworn to purge entire realms of heathens and heretics, if so requested by a Catholic ruler. Okay. Cool. These guys I might get to... No, actually, no, it's fine. The Avarian dude over just died. One of the uncles of the king. Still fight this massive battle being led by this guy who has no military experience. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Probably stand in a straight line and we'll see what happens. I don't know how the French could let this happen. That's the thing, most of them are in hiding, so it gives us a chance to, you know, beat the shit out of them. Fitzgerald, I remember that family. No. I've heard of it anyway. Got 600 men are attacking my stuff. We captured their only commander, so we're having him executed. Stoned to death. Love a good stone. For those who watch Monty Python, I'm sure you'll be familiar with that. So we hit some Spanish then, shall we? You're glitching out. You're going very yellow. You're very yellowy, and so for most of my. Why is my why is it glitching out? What happens if I unselect them? No idea. Apparently they're very yellowy, apparently, and so is those guys. Cool. My lover's just died frothing at the mouth. That's nice. But not really. Was she pregnant as well? That's a bit sad. Yeah, annoyingly, we build a longbow range, get some archers in. We have money, we may as well spend it. We'll build a cathedral there. We'll upgrade it to a cathedral. Yeah, nice. They're attacking my stuff, so we go back and fight them. How dare they attack my stuff? Ah, food poisoning, brilliant. That's a death sentences. Can we hurry up and win the war, please, first, before we do any of that? Before we get dying of that, let's not... Oh, she's dead. Die of the Dread Plague. Cool, that's another title for me to take. I'll deal with that at some point. Battle of Warfield. That's where I live. Don't know what the French are doing. Not overly bothered. Anyway, let's land here and we're going in for attack Paris. Did we love it? I mean, we had 3 kids with this girl. We must have obviously loved her a fair bit. Which I'll see solace at her grave anyway. Even though we're in the middle of a battle, but we just have to gloss over that bit and assume that we're gonna go. I don't know. Paris at the moment has a supply limit of 9,000, which is hardly anything at all. Oh, great, we got the plague. Can we please hurry up and take? Thanks to God, great. Mercy, there was no visit to Dawes Square and I arrived and spent several hours more yards from my cold body, contemplating the fragility of life and love. When I returned to my chambers, as if by a sign sent from Dodds, I found a lucky charm on the floor. Oh good, that health's gonna definitely help. Can we hurry up and take the thingy? Actually, for better, okay, cool. Can we hurry up and get in there and take it? Sorry. Oh god, his son died, so that line will die, yep. Can we hurry up and take Jerusalem? Jerusalem? Wrong country. Wrong place entirely. Get to Paris. Take it. Why are we not the leader of the siege? Oh, how's it not victory already? Oh, I need you to just not be the leader of the army, please. Oh, fuck me. Put myself in charge quick. I'm dying of this. Damn it! Please tell me my war still carries on, I guess. Yeah, because my son will have the claims. Hey! Oh, it's kind of messed up the borders a bit. Oh, that sucked. Athelstan died. For fuck's sake. Died of the Dread Plague at the age of 30. Fuck's sake. Not alive for it at all. We lost a few titles, but that's fine. It's not into well. We may be playing them quite soon, I'm sure. Let's go... Oh, dear. Hopefully my claims don't carry on right. Ah, for fuck's sake. Ah, that's annoying. I'm tempted to... So annoying. Why did my fucking character have to die? Why did he have to die? I'll sort this shit out when I get this war back going. Right. Ah, so annoying. 1 second. Well, that wasn't really planned, was it? So what I've done, I've gone back and given myself tiles on claims on the lands because it's just one of those. I always never can understand why the war would just end. Yes, I know he had the claims, but surely it would just carry on with his son. Would it not? No, because... right. But I've given myself claims anyway. I'm going to go do the war again, literally immediately, because I'm not sitting here doing it again. Personal claims. And we'll chuck everybody on the boats. Everybody on the boats. And shut them all on, and then just pile them on. If that battle can fuck off a minute, because I need to click all my shit without that, thank you. Select all that. Oh no, not that battle, I don't care about the battle. I'm not overly bothered. I just want to take the capital. Yeah, I don't care. I'm not bothered. In the slightest. Everybody marches on Paris immediately. No survivors. Everybody march. Again, not bothered. I'm not bothered if I don't have enough men to take it. I'm just going to march straight in there and taking it straight away. Right, you guys over here, not helpful in the slightest. Go stand there. Again, ships over there, not helpful in the slightest. Why the enemy, the AI thinks, oh yeah, we spawn them in the fucking Nile where we can't get them out. It's just smart, I don't quite understand. But anyway. I don't need them, they're just a couple hundred men that I don't need. I could always just get them to... I can get them to walk to Paris, I suppose, but other than that, I'm not really bothered. If they die in the way, they die in the way again. Not bothered. So how many times have I said not bothered? I'm really not asked, to be honest. So yeah, whatever. I'm not going to do any of the title stuff until Paris is mine, pretty much. Not bothered about your betrothals, sod off. If I can get my alliance back up with Ireland, that would be great. And call them into the war. Yeah, not bothered, sod off. You try to marry my mother? No. In my head my mother is absolutely going to be the one sort of leading the forces now. She has a claim to France. She is in my head canon. She's pushing that claim now. She's going for it. And we'll deal with all the other stuff at some point, but I'm not bothered right now. Right now, I'm more focusing on winning this war and getting Paris under my control, which is the main goal here. And we'll call them it. Okay. What we will do now, actually, because I need to, is pull my men to Leicester. 3,200. Yeah, this should be okay. Let's maybe... You know what we will do, actually? I will get my forces here. I would say march to Lincoln. Yeah, gather your forces at Lincoln. Everyone else just march on Paris. I think most of their main military force should be at Paris, but it might not be, so... We can watch out for that. Yeah, we deal with all the tiles and shit. We do all that off camera. Again, in my head, I'm still playing as... I'm not playing as... Athelstan, he's dead. But I'm envisioning that Emperor Dowager has taken over the whole... is running the country, pretty much. So she's not going to marry anyone else. She is just not bothered. There you go. She isn't bothered. I don't know if we... Particularly, I will marry her off. I don't know. Probably not. She's not really batting for that side anyway. Castile's coming. Cool. We already beat his army around the bush a bit. They're invading the peasants. that's fine, I guess. Again, I'm not bothered. But anyway, apart from saying that about 50 times, let's just take Paris. That's an army and a half. Okay, we're organizer. Oh, yeah. Oh, whatever. As long as these guys make it, we can make it over there in no time. It's fine. Paris will fall to my army. I'd say the English force. She's blessed. Cool. I'm glad. Was there a truce breaker thing? I hope there wasn't, because that doesn't make any sense. No. Yeah, no, because there wasn't any like conflict anyway, so it doesn't make sense. Why would there be a? If you guys can actually just join the Irish can come with you guys. Alright, I can bring you guys over now. Let's go. Off we pop. We're running up the forces outside to deal with the French that have just showed up. But I can imagine they would be pretty much dead. Again, I'm not going to marry my mother off to anyone. My mother's not going to sell herself off to the country. In my head, who's leading the forces of England now? It's not going to be Henry, for goodness sake. He's just... it isn't going to happen. If we can start getting some non-aggression pacts up with my new marriage alliances, that would be grand. I don't like us that much, unfortunately, but hopefully we can change that. King Richard, my brother, who I didn't really envision him planning taking Jerusalem, taking Lithuania, but I guess he can have it, that's fine. Hopefully most people like me. I haven't really had the chance to check because I'm sort of just sorting out everything. Vassals, goblins don't like me that much. That guy doesn't like me that much. Oh, and the Duke of Thingy. Other than that, I think everyone's okay with me, pretty much. Not. They're sort of just like, yeah, they're not. They don't really have. I feel like they don't really have. They don't care that much. They're just like, yeah, it's another guy in charge of the throne. We've gone through kings like it's no tomorrow, really. But this is, of course, King Henry I. He is the king of the land. He's King Henry. Hopefully his reign will be glorious. Hopefully. Probably not. He'll probably be dead of the plague in about 10 minutes. Anyway, the King of Jerusalem, who's been a long, despite being a bit of a cannibal, he's been a long supporter of the throne for years, since there's his father, who was friends with St. Edward, and they sort of a long-standing family. They do stand to be wiped out, but other than that, I think he's still sort of very loyal. He's recovered from his injury now, that's good. We'll probably put, I don't know who to put, who in charge of the conquering of this, probably the Mayor of Warfield. Well, he's the best commander in the world, but other than that, he's not bad. Here do. Here's all I can say there. I think, did they take that fort? Unfortunately they did. That's annoying. It's fine, we can retake it. We'll march on the French forces. So we get an alliance with you. Oh, we can. Excellent. I will likely cash that in. Oh dear. They've actually... oh dear, they're actually... Oh no! They're getting a claim war for against... what's going on? Hold on. Defending against Duke... Ah, the Scots are helping. I'm going to have to go help them out. Oh god, the French have manned quite a defence here, haven't they? Jesus. Alright. Can I come help you? Because you're going to lose the Isle of Man, and there goes my alliance. What's going on? Oh my god, what the hell's going on? There's a massive revolt going on there. He's pushed down to take this. Wow, that's interesting. Be nice if we can get, of course, Abyssinia. That would be cool. I'm going to sort of... Ah, we have one on battle. Great. We may lose the chance to get the Isle of Man, which would be disappointing. But that's fine. It's not like I'm really bothered about if we get that or not. I don't really care. Right, wrap the rest of the armies. You can go land over here, and everybody else just pile upon Paris. Really, you can get that. I don't know who I can get to educate. Probably this guy should probably educate me. I guess. I don't like him that much. No. So we're in a situation where I can't shoot any of my brothers and they just get shitty traits. It's going to be this situation. Oh, yeah, let my mother do it. That's fine. Or let that really shitty guy do it as well, for some reason. I could get my mother to do it, but he's actually the better commander, and I think I might learn a bit more from him than I would anyone else. What? When did Edward die? No one told me of this! My brother just died, no one said, oh, we should probably tell the king. Nah. Oh, he's dead. Great. Great. He's still going to keep his marriage, that's good. I don't know who the hell I'm going to marry him off to, because that marriage is just out of my control. Ethelfled, I guess, can marry... I don't know. Yeah, you can... That'll do. We can be educated by him, that's fine. And we'll see if that claim carries on, I suppose. If not, maybe we might be able to claim it at some point, which would be nice. Let's pile up on Paris before the French army returns for more fighting. What have you got? Fucking... What's this? I don't know, haven't got any... I might give my son the Kingdom of Nubia at some point, which is that whole region to the south, and then that I'll have like a little Caddic branch of that lineage going on down there, providing they don't die of some other thing. There's a lot of defensive packs threatening now, coming up, so that's going to really hamper our expansion for a little while. That's shocking the retinue. I like to have more commanders. It's just they're around, and also generally, your armies would be filled by a lot of people. A lot of people will be in the armies fighting with you, so it kind of makes sense. To oversee the capture of France and obviously this massive territory, the Duke of Mercia will arrive to also get involved in the war, and also the Duke of York will also get his hand in the battle as well, because why not? Paris will also almost fall. I don't know where the hell any of my other men are, but they're slowly but surely coming, so that's fine. Yeah, no one told me my brother dying, so that's just great. And we got a peasant revolt, yay! And literally right next to where I am. Okay, that's quite convenient. We'll go head over there immediately. You guys take charge of Paris if you can. Oh, the Blow family's died off. You can start off. Alright. Yeah, those guys are dead. Stupidly, they revolted right near my lands. Oh, he's just died. That's another commander dead. Who else died? Another mayor of thingy is risen. She no longer holds Somerset anymore. The peasant revolt thingy is ended. Well, I've been sent off to like execute apparently. The council. Right, we're gonna have to sort out this a minute. I'm gonna have to step away from the battle for a little while and just focus on some council stuff. Let's perform. What's going on with powers? Right, they want. How has she got a claim? Right, because her mother was of Wessex and on the granddaughter of Emperor Edmund. Right, so they want her on the throne for some reason. Which would mean the goblins will inherit the throne, so I don't know why that's particularly... He wants the throne because he's a conniving bastard, and he also has claim to the throne. And it seems this guy seems to be the main issue right now, so we're going to send a diplomat over to him to usher in some peace, I suppose. Right, you're not leading my forces, but for now you can basically just train the troops. We're going to need them. Steward, I'm sure the council will be disappointed, but at the same time, for a better in this realm, we're not really going to be here to sort that out. Study some tech. Nah, everything's probably in lockdown, so this maybe not. Let's just scheme for now. You can be the court chaplain. You can help convert some stuff, which is a lot actually. Help convert that before my brother decides to convert to that religion, and that'll be a whole loads of issues and problems that I don't really want to put up with. My court tutor can be my mother for now. I'm thinking, law-wise, my mother's in charge. She's cruel, she's ambitious, she's going to continue that war. She's going to bring France as a realm under us. And what will happen there, I don't know. But she's very much, in my head, leading the forces and bringing them under our realm right now. So she is in charge. Will she marry? Probably not. Not if it loses her power and strength in England. She'd just stay here in the country. I think she'll lead. Because, again, the Wessex Dynasty, they're not doing too great. They got 1, 2, 3, 4 male members. One's a bastard. So we are not doing well. And this Black Death has just appeared again for the... Thankfully, it's sort of just stopped at the East Coast, which is good. But everywhere else is just not doing too well. Because last time it originated in the British Isles, which just wasn't great at all. Anyway. Oh, Christ. Here we go. Oh, smallpox. Well, that's just great, isn't it? It's not like we've, does my father's just died of the Black Death or not. No, no. No, my... what's going on here? You've inherited that. Cool. No, just sort of doing... Ah, fuck's sake. The bloody... I hate the French so much. Goodness sake! Stop attacking my stuff. They're going to take little six on me. And I'm not going to... That's the fort. Haha! Back and forth. If I bloody well die of something now, and I have to give myself the claims again, I will do it. I said for Eldon, I was going to be completely lost from it. What the hell's going on? Alright, back to Paris. Back to France? No, back to... I'm losing it. Back to London. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's go hit the French again. Until we utterly wipe this army out. Oh, for the love of God! For fuck's sake! Please, well, we're fucked. Great! The king's dead! For fuck's sake. Oh my God, if we lose bloody... If I lose bloody this damn war again, I'm gonna be so annoyed. I'm not even losing, it's just setting me back. We just hurry up and take this bloody place. You know what? We've won the battle. We've killed his army. We've taken Paris. How have we not won this war? So I'm just going to cheat. I don't know. Because if my character dies the bloody Black Death for the... Again, then... And we're never going to get this war done. And we've won. We've captured Paris. The war's over. There's just no way in hell. Oh, I can't spell Trinfo properly. Jesus. Let's end the war. Which usurped the Kingdom of France from the Emperor from King Roger the Evil is now the Kingdom of Aragon. Yeah, we've taken all his lands. Yay. Right. England is ours. Yay! More land. My heir is actually Richard, who could be the heir to the throne soon, because he's also stands to inherit France. I think I might not give out any titles because I know... do you know what? I'm going to call my character the... the ill. Oh, that's not a thing. The... I don't even know. The grey... No. The deaf? Fucking... We've had the unlucky, haven't we, as a king, I'm pretty sure. The unlucky is definitely a thing. The unready... Oh, we have that unlucky, have we? Is that even a thing, actually? Let's find out. Yeah, the unlucky, I think, is fitting. Especially if we now die. Which is just going to be great. Jesus. The Normans aren't particularly very loyal anyway, so I'm not really, like, overly fussed. Alright. And you guys can just actually get back on the boat and go back home. And I will take all you guys out of command and see if my character just dropped dead of this damn plague. I might build another retinue force to see why I'm here. Just because I'd like that army to be a bit, a bit more. That's enough. And there, replenish up to 1,000. That's pretty good. The retinue thing I think is really cool. So that'll go up to 1250. 2,300. Should we just max out our retinue while we're here? We've got loads and loads of money. I almost think it's a bit overpowered how much money we have, to be honest. So I actually wouldn't say no to give myself a fairly decent retinue. So in that way, it sort of, I guess, handicaps myself a bit because we have so much cash to the point where it's just not fair. I can't go any further. That's fine. Well, that's a decent retinue though. It's gonna be good. That's an army. That's a royal king's army, damn it. Which I think would be quite handy if if our enemies return and cause more issues. Especially if we've got a bunch of council power things, which isn't great in the slightest. We still have loads of money. It's not like we're... Oh no. Fuck me, he's still having the plague as well. Good god. In fact, I think all the bastard kids have all died. Yeah. They have. William Ethelfled. So that marriage is just... That's the end of that. Again, the plague is just such a powerful weapon. My god, is it so powerful. Like, it's just the most... Like, I can't put into words how powerful it is. It just really is very strong. I'm going to go ahead and give out some lands as well. You can take sons. And I'm going to give out Penrith. You can have Sunless. Paris I'll keep under my land for now, and then we'll sort out who the hell I want to give that to. Right, all the... I would like at some point to maybe give out some of this to my brother. I don't know if I can give that land over there. No idea. I guess we just believe it for now. But we return back to home anyway, that's good. We can merge my army together. Eventually we have 8,800 men, which is pretty good. Very useful. Let's see if my character dies, and then we shall move on. There we go. Henry the Unlucky. And William's now my... He's inherited the Duchy of... Oh, that's fine. I was probably going to give it to him anyway. Emperor Henry has given up the ghost at the age of 5. He died of a dry plague. Never succeeding in making a name for himself, Henry most notably was in the construction of great works he will never see finished. Did he? What did he do? He did a great works. When? What? Who? What? Why? When? Okay. That's fine. That's my... I mean, now we're playing as Richard. Richard the First. Quicker than I anticipated, but oh well, here we are. So he's dead. And now I'm king of all that. Goodness. The Black Death has really done a number, and we're shutting the gates. We are shutting the gates. My mother has just watched her other son die, so she's like, yeah, we're going to shut the gates and kick everyone out. We're making a new steward. Get some... It's not really appropriate to be collecting taxes, is it really? I'm going to go in full COVID lockdown, and you can only go for a 1-hour walk a day, and you must keep a 2-meter distance from all people at all times, because the fate of the dynasty is very much in the balance. I don't even know who the hell I'm going to give out lands to be honest. What happened to this anyway? I just know he had it. Alright, because so he died, so he now stands to inherit that place. Right. He gave that to an English guy. And you're the duchy. Okay, your land's de jure that. And you got this. De Bowen, that's actually a favourite and interesting house. Vilnius is like I would say, the I don't know. Is it the capital or is it more Kaunas, actually? I'd probably say that's smaller capital, to be honest. Anyway, I'll give out one of the Awful Ludlow, or maybe this guy. Oh, he's got the plague. He'll be dead in 2 minutes. Deveni's tribe. I don't know why you're the heir to that. That's fine. We'll give him that. It keeps all the lords happy. Now, eventually, I'll sort out who I'm giving this to, but I have no idea. At the moment, I'm completely lost. My vassal limit's a bit too high as well. I'm going to have to maybe let some... Why is my vassal limit so high? Because I need to give out some kingdom titles, really, because I have too many. But I don't know who I want to give. I'm now betrothed now to her, who is one of the dukes. So we're quite close-knit with them, I suppose. So I could very well give them... I don't even know who this family is, to be honest. Have they ruled over this for a while? I don't think so. Yeah, just one of the counts in the region. But they don't know much. It'd be better probably to give them the Kingdom of Aquitaine, to be honest, because that's actually more in keeping with the law. I can't marry her off to anyone now, because... Well, I can. Oh, I can't. No. So my brother's completely out of my control, which is very annoying. I don't know quite how we're going to deal with that. Right. I guess we'll leave that then, and we'll just carry on. Do we marry her, or do we go ahead and marry possibly but he doesn't really like me that much anyway. So I'm not particularly bothered, really, in who the hell we marry there. Ah, brie. My favourite cheese. Almost. Borsal and brie is my favourite cheese. Do you feel what the seducer of the blow? Is there any Capettes actually still with us? Princess Isabella of France, who are... No, not at all. The Capettes are very much on their way out. And they rule over that, so I'm not bothered about them. The Capettes have no land. The Carlings are dead. House of Wealth. Who are you guys? No idea. House Chatenoy. Ah, you used to rule over France many years ago. I know you should. That's just Paris I'm looking at. House, whatever that is. An ancient Frankish house, I believe. Oh, but there were people that did rule over Paris before. And we're talking quite a few years ago. And the Wells held over it, some German house. The Chatlows live on, actually. And you are... Oh, for fuck's sake. You're miles away from... And you're also German as well, so I don't know why you're really... Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of stuck, really. My brother's the Duke of that place. And we... I don't know. I think, I don't know, I'm probably going to have to just give it a little while and just think, I think. Because I have a dukedom of this. I don't even know who the hell the really... Who actually has any claim to no one? Because we made it. Okay, but yeah, we're in definitely a bit of a pickle, aren't we? Jesus. So, France is ours. That's good. Europe's getting raped by the plague, which is not good. Two of my characters today have died of the plague. It's just ravaged the land. And the last episode was called the episode before that, sorry, was called the Black Death. And also, yeah, hang on, the Normandies killed my fucking Duke of Thingy, my king. I don't know what. Hang on, what? Ah, no, yeah, it was separate, like, line of the family, but still, I probably shouldn't reward them for royal marriage, should I really? So we've gone through quite a few kings, haven't we? Edgar the Lion died from bad case of the flu, very anticlimactic for a great king. Edward III the Right Believing, who lived for quite a while, died of natural death. Edmund III inherited, and he didn't live as long. He's died of severe stress at the age of 64. Edward got murdered. And, oh god, his wife died in a train accident. Oh god, she's dead. Interesting. Aethelstan ruled, he died of the plague. Henry ruled for not even about a year. And then he dropped dead of the plague. Richard, I don't know what the hell to call him. Not the Lionheart that's taken. But yeah, man looks to be taken over by the Scotch/Irish. Aaron's pretty much in a defensive pact. The Emperor Richard's being educated by... I don't know, can we get anyone else to educate him actually? That's actually any better. You're not bad actually. I'll get you to educate him. Well, probably actually from a law perspective, actually throw it out the window. No, he's kind of shit. it's kind of shit. No, you're fine. You're pretty good. You can educate me. You can be educated in Jerusalem. No, you won't do it. Oh, fine. I can educate you. Oh, you're being educated by him anyway. That's fine. Oh yeah, we need to get our marriage alliance back up with the the Irish. Yeah, cool. Right, that's cool. I don't know who he's gonna marry. I'm gonna leave it up to him. Middle East ravaged by plague. No. Not interested. But yeah, the dynasty. I built up a dynasty with Athelstan. Now his children, Margaret, Lionel, Edward, Henry, have all died. We have 5 members left. 2 of which are the only ones that can inherit. After that, we're pretty screwed. I might have to maybe legitimize, possibly maybe, I don't know if I can even. I can't even do a plot to like maybe legitimize this kid as my heir, because obviously we don't know if they're, you know. And also that's information that potentially Ilsa might put together potentially, but even then she would have no idea. She doesn't know. She wouldn't have any idea it was a secret between them, so there's no way that she would have a clue. Oh, he actually didn't die. To give her a bit of power, I might actually marry her off. Just because otherwise the... just because if she's in charge, she probably marrying the steward makes sense. Yeah, he's Jewish, but I think getting the marriage with the steward makes sense because she can get him in, because basically the stewards are quite high up in there. Well, there's more Castellans, but he's not really. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, she's trying to gain greater power, and I think that's the way to do it. Oh my god, look how many bloody... We've got Galvacine succession in France. We've got independence. We've got Duke Gerford of Somerset. Duke de What's-His-Face for England. Increased council power, and this guy for France. Great. Duke Sigismund. I actually wonder, maybe. Because this guy has claim to France, so why don't we give him France? Let's just do the stuff now. Why is that part of... I'm not even going to bother. We'll give him that then. We'll eventually maybe get an alliance with his relatives later in the line, and we'll give him France. There you go. We make a very powerful vassal there, which is a good decision to make. And we'll go ahead and look at maybe potentially now marriage alliances and ideas for Lithuania. Now, yeah, let's think this one through. So, okay, with High Chiefess, she's quite influential. She's also Catholic, but her heir is also Catholic. Ah, brilliant. He's over in Courland. If I invite him over, and if he joins, he'll have a somewhat of an alliance with his relatives there. And I invite him to become the king of that place. Because these guys, again, I attempted, but again, the marriage alliance isn't that great, and I'm not fussed. So I'm going to not marry her. He won't like me because of it, but that's okay, I'm not bothered. I am instead going to... I've lost him. I'm gonna get a marriage going with this guy, make him the king of thingy, and marry his daughter. What's the... What marriages do I have? Chiefs of Lithuania thingy, Duchess, not... I don't see many alliances of particular interest. But... Unless... Oh, hang on. The Holy Roman Empire, what have you got? Bit old. Queen Anna. So, you know how the different family rules over Norway now. Sweden's a quite powerful alliance. Potentially an alliance with them could potentially... No, they won't. Poland, I fear we may want to fight them at some point. Aragon. They don't hate me that much, surprisingly. That's funny. And they would accept that, which is what I don't feel. But they hold lots of territory that I want, so I feel as if that's a bit of a conflict of interest. Oh, they're at war of a tyranny war. Cool. No idea what the hell's going on there. I'm probably going to inherit all that at some point, and I'll sort out the borders. See, the Byzantine Empire had a succession where it was not elective. I would probably be like, yeah, we're married, get an alliance with them going. That's pretty good. But the thing they do, and it's just sort of kind of like, that's annoying. Grab an alliance with Hungary, it's not a bad match. God. Jesus. What's happened to your family? The Black Death is just ripped through that lot. Good God. It's not a bad marriage, maybe. Because I could inherit a bit of Croatian territory. Potentially. Because he could die. And then this girl inherits that. Who is the heir? Not that, it's this girl from a different family. So that could be quite well. Hungary again is also not a bad one as well. When this guy kicks a bucket, eventually my marriage with him will probably head off, I think. So I don't know. Hungary, what sort of power do you have? What's your max? 5,900. Croatia, what about you? Oh, you can actually get more men. Alright. Maybe I'll get lots of them. Galicia, but they're such on the border of all like massive border gore. I don't know what the hell's going on over there, so I'm just not even going to get into it. Scotland sort of... Oh, they took that. That's cool. Scotland sort of ripping itself apart. I'm not really interested over there, honestly. And Poland have no marriage alliances. You're actually ruled by Occitan bloodline somehow, and okay, no idea. But I'm gonna grab an alliance with Croatia. That's or the Sicilians actually, but I don't know how much land they have. Not a bad amount, but they have no marriage alliance anyway. We do that alliance with Croatia and get them on side. And that's a decent marriage, I think. Oh, you won't form alliance. It's rubbish, so I'm not bothering. Hungary is on. They're also nearby, so we're going to war potentially the Polish. They might jump in England's hand. Bend the knee. No. Okay, get alliance with the Hungarians. That's cool. That should be a decent alliance. Okay, I'm happy with the alliance with obviously my sister. That's fine. That's something I agreed to a while ago. William, unfortunately, I don't have any control of him, so I can't marry. I can't really marry him off, unfortunately, which is annoying. Anyway, though, we can now. I noticed that I could have married, betrothed her, but unfortunately, I can't. No, and besides, she might end up inheriting some anyway, so I'm kind of like, yeah, let's not do that. Where is he in line succession now? You're like a distant nephew. But then this is the other. I don't know what. I don't know. It's confusing. Confused you will be. Jesus. You're Catholic. I could. Perfect. Despite the fact that he's a Duke of Mercuria, but we just have to gloss over that. And hopefully he has some more. So he's 23. It's likely he's going to have some more kids, I'm sure. Forsake my old religion and lead Sakala to its rightful place amongst so humbly requesting succession. Cool. Okay. Alright. I guess we'll do that. We'll do that. Wait for that marriage to come through. Okay, so no. Plague is ravaging the world. I'll make him king of Lithuania, and now his heir isn't who I wanted to be. Who the fuck? What? How? What? Who? What? Why? Okay. I thought it would change the... No, it's gone to... Okay. Right, I have no idea how that works. Okay, but some random Danish man now stands to inherit that, apparently. Okay. Alright. My vassal limit is still... How is it still high? Why is it only 20? Hope we can improve that. Alright, we can build this. We get a longbow range in that. Anything here? Nope. No. No. Right. Commanders then. Fuck all, apparently. Jesus. Everyone's just dead. I... Could imprison him, I suppose, but I'm not going to. I'm now known as the missionary, that's okay. In this new age, then, we shall begin with the converting of everybody to our cause. We have found our new cause in this world to basically convert everybody to our faith. We shall do. Which we shall start with the ones in red, because the ones in red actually convert more. They actually can. An independent ruler can be converted, so you can convert their rulers, which I think is quite cool. Which we shall certainly get to. To me, that makes the most sense. Form alliance with our new mission, our new not really vassals, but like yeah. There's about 1 million defensive packs, so that's cool. We've now taken over France, so we rule over all that. So that's also good. Obviously, there's this land as well, but that's not awesome. Commander of England, reveal all that stuff off camera. As the vassals, the independence thingy, as the factions calm down, they have a bit. He still wants that. Increased council power. Cool. Lithuanian revolt already, Jesus. You've been in the job, what, 10 minutes? Oh, great. So these guys aren't going to be converted without fighting them. Well, that went well. I don't know who you are, but... It's better mistake. We may require a new court chaplain, I suppose. Just send you go. You're not very good at all, are you? It goes off as red as well, which is fine. But yeah, we just spread the culture, I guess, and start getting that out, really. Culture. Religion. What should we go for? Thrift. Which does patient, greedy, cynical? No. I could end badly. Charitable, slothful, gluff, thingy, gregarious, deceitful, ray, lunatic. It's quite funny. Humility. We're getting rather religious, so I feel like various focus on this minute, biblical culture, and faith of nature spirits, which gives us either zealous, erudite, or frail. I feel like the way we're going with the missionary thing, I feel like we're going more religious in that sort of sense. Also, the Dowager. I don't know much about this woman, obviously. But she's rather ambitious, and so she wants her son to be on the throne. And I think, taking a bit of inspiration from, of course, Dune, religion is the best way to spread your faith around the world, and that's what we're doing. Although in this case, it's more religion of just the Catholic faith, but don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, I suppose. See how it develops, I suppose. But yeah, very interesting start to this little run, this series, and this start of this character, Richard. Because obviously, Ethelstan's dead, Henry's died, the unlucky, and now Richard's now the missionary. So I think we can maybe go a bit religious in our families and maybe go on a few more crusades and whatnot. I think that'd be quite fun. It's definitely turned to one of those series where we... I don't know, it's sort of just... I'm interested with this series to see how long it goes on for, really, because I would like, obviously, now to retake some of my borders, because obviously... by borders, I mean, looking at it now, obviously, I would like to take all the de jure lands of France, so getting rid of the Germans for a part of that would be nice. Obviously, I would like the Empire of France, I think that's a good title. Great Britain, I want all the Isles pretty much under my belt. Lithuania, obviously, now I would like moving on some of the de jure lands. Again, my vassals might do it for me, as we've seen with all this in the south, which is fine. But we're going to inherit most of it anyway. Well, not that one, but I'm going to fix the borders when that does happen. We'll probably inherit that as well. He's got that, so I don't think he's very long for this world. So we'd like to be sorting out that title at some point. We're likely push down there, I guess, into Abyssinia, because why not? Basically strengthen ourselves a lot, yeah. I would like to see if we can stick with maybe don't kill the other Catholic factions unless we particularly have to. The Hungarians, and maybe there might be some calls to maybe take Hungary. I don't know why Hungary holds a bunch of Denmark, but that's a whole other thing. How's he got 12,000 men? Where'd that come from? Oh, he's hired them. He's had a little peasant revolt, which is over in his land. Cool. But yeah, this will be very interesting. Richard will develop as to be a bit of a missionary. As for William, I don't know anything about the guy. Right now he holds Mercuria, so he could be any... We see how his religion, his sort of thing develops. He might try and claim the throne, who knows. But yeah, I think that's all for now. I probably will skip ahead till the plague's over, and I probably will also skip ahead possibly to maybe some... I want to say action, or maybe possibly to when Richard's at full age. I will, off camera, try and convert more lands to the Catholic faith. It will be a bit of a slow process. I'm not going to record it that much. We'll just see how long this series goes on for, really. I'm still enjoying it. It's one of those series that I feel as if the longer it's going on for, the views have started to drop off. But that's okay. I'm still enjoying it, so I'm happy to continue it. I'm very curious now to see how just long this dynasty goes on for. Yeah, there's a lot going on, and I'm just really curious to see how it all goes on for. Occasionally the odd couple thing, if it's little oh, I'll take this land, maybe, but I don't know. If it's a small little conflict over one county, I might just do that off camera, because the views are starting to drop off quite now. We're not in the early stages of the series where I can just record small little battles and wars. We're very much at the stage now where small battles and whatnot just aren't very entertaining. And I can understand, definitely, I can that's something I can get behind. Yeah, they're not very entertaining. Fair enough. Where's Olrolf? There he is. So generally, those little conflicts are a bit boring, especially when you control most of a massive empire anyway. So I think our max realm size is 33,000, yeah. Which isn't a lot, really. Game of Thrones, the Game of Thrones Westeros, if you control 7 kingdoms, you have about 100,000 men at your disposal, whereas we control England, France, parts of Aquitaine, Jerusalem, Egypt, parts in Africa as well, Lithuania. Yet we only have 30,000 men, which is also probably because of the Black Death hasn't helped, and also because these lands are still very early in occupation. And also we just took over France, so they're going to be a bit all up in arms with me at the moment. But yeah, I'm still enjoying this, and I'm keen to see where this goes, really. So I hope you guys still enjoy this as well. I know I have got a few comments recently about this as well, so I know people are watching. And I hope you are still enjoying it, really. I am. But I won't let this video go on too long. I'll skip ahead probably to some action. I might probably I don't know. I want to try and sort the borders out if I can. My de jure land at the moment is just literally England, and Jerusalem. So my de jure land for just the Empire stuff is all done. There was a big revolt going on over there, isn't there, in all that. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it goes. Obviously, we're going to inherit some land over here soon. I'll probably work out when these characters die off, which I'm sure they will, at some point. I'll be able to sort out who's getting what, and I'll possibly shuffle the balls around. I might possibly stop it so when Baon dies, his son, his whatever relative doesn't inherit it, because of bloody border gore is going to be a nightmare. So I might make that a thing where it doesn't inherit it, and I just take it, and I can sort out the Jerusalem titles and then just invade. Because my vassals will just do holy wars after holy wars. I can't stop them, unfortunately, which is a little annoying. But I'm just letting go with it. There's nothing I can do. I can't stop the holy wars. It's like Dune, isn't it, almost, with Paul not being able to stop the holy wars going on. There's just so much going on, which makes sense. Our vassal limit's getting smaller and smaller, unfortunately. Is that really? I know it's different in that we get a bigger demnessay, so maybe I might drop that down actually, because I'm thinking about that. Thinking, should I have done that? Is that a good idea? Probably not. Well, the council's okay. Inheritance pretty good. Other than that, though, I think I would like to try and get Galvakine changed at some point to possibly maybe primogeniture at some point, but we'll see how it goes. And yeah, there's no option to like stop holy wars. Like I cannot just do it. Oh, here we go. Vassal war declaration. Oh no, this is just both within and without the realm. Vassals no longer fight each other. Vassals no longer wage war. Without the realm. So I'm guessing outside. I don't know what enemies within the realm may attack external enemies. I may look to maybe change that at some point. Maybe to get us sort of in charge and stop people invading, conquering lands. But at the same time, if they can conquer lands, it just makes my job easy, I guess. But at the same time, Egypt becomes a lot more powerful as its own, and so does the Jerusalem guys. So it's a bit like, do I want them to take the more land they take, they become more powerful. So I don't become as powerful. So it's sort of a case of, do I let them carry on or do I not? So we need to be a little bit careful. It's a bit like possibly Mercia has been a little strong. Northumberland's expanded a lot into Scotland lately. The Stuarts really are gunning for Scotland, aren't they? God. And obviously the Goblins are always been conniving, scheming bastards behind the scenes. So nothing's really surprising there. But yeah, but that's all for now. I thank you for watching. It's been a bit of an eventful episode, and I have thoroughly enjoyed myself. And I'm looking forward to now skipping ahead a bit and seeing what else happened in the story. But yeah, and as long as there's a story to tell, and as long as I'm still enjoying myself, then I will carry on. If I'm not, then the series will probably come to an end. But for now, I'm still enjoying myself, so I'm going to carry on. And until it does become a possibility, then maybe we'll look to end it. But for now, I think once we get the borders sorted out, but then the more wars and more stuff will kick off, so we'll see. But again, we'll see how it goes, and we just carry on and just have fun, really. That's the goal. If I'm not having fun, then we shall stop and move on and do something else. Well, the Evening's still alive, actually. Don't look too great. They're not doing too good. So I think they're probably on their way out as well. Obviously, his family's long dead. The outlets. If I go to all the way to the bottom of that lineage, and we go down to this lineage, which is another line. That takes us to the Stuarts. Yay! Eventually. Anyway. That's all for now. I thank you for watching, and Navarid Parliament let's do it again. Navarid Parliament Melanin, and farewell.